Hello and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, the Sleepy.
My name is Tori Bulletproof Thompson.
Ooh.
My name is Tyler. Every day I suffer and nothing ever gets better, and I was meant to be miserable my entire life, Matheson.
All right, let's start the show over real quick. I don't want to deal with that
so
energy.
Sick of him bitching. I'm so sick of him complaining all the fuck.
Yeah, me too.
Like, seriously, Tay.
Go to therapy, and then when you come back, we can start the show, okay?
Or just fucking get it off your goddamn chest. Because honestly, I'm really, I love you, man. I really do. But I'm super sick of you always coming with like, oh, poor me. Ugh.
And then when we ask you what the fuck is wrong, you're like, no, I don't want to bum anybody out.
So just say it, okay?
It's okay, guys.
No, fuck off.
I don't need
Tyler,
to talk about it.
You've done this 4 separate shows. You have opened the same way 4 separate episodes.
Fucking say it. Fucking say it.
I'm the Joker, baby. Look, I was put on this earth to suffer and to suffer alone.
I don't think you were. I think you were put on this earth by random chance.
Everything was meant to be miserable because I had to interact with the youth of America this past weekend.
Gross.
God, you are the worst type of person, Tyler.
At a graduation party.
Wait,
And-
hold on. Tay, are you saying you like the youth of America?
No, I'm saying that, like, I don't like the youth of America, but saying, life is suffering because I have to deal with someone 5 years younger than me.
It's not that. The youth is great. Let me get to it, and you'll see why life is pain and suffering. I'm at a grad party. Teens hanging out, having fun, discussing what they're going to do for college. Grown-ups asking them the same 3 questions about 40,000 metric fucking times.
Yep, I had a grad party. That makes sense.
So what are you doing for college?
What are you going to do for college? How was graduation?
I haven't decided yet. I'm just doing generals for now.
Yeah, it's the same bullshit conversation. It's like, shut the fuck up. We both know why you're here, and we both know why I'm here. Now give me my fucking money, okay?
Give me my money.
Fuck up, Susan.
Get your pulled pork. Get your pulled pork and hit the road.
Exactly. There's a Miller High Life in the cooler, and there's a pulled pork on the roaster. Get the fuck out once you give me the money. Cash or check. If you give me a gift card, I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you.
I swear to God, it better be Subway.
Subway, Arby's, or Best Buy. If it ain't one of those 3, get the fuck out of my mom's house right this second.
Oh, well, I misread the memo and I got you a Five Guys one. That's acceptable. Move on.
They have bad burgers, I'll be honest.
But anyway.
What did you just say to me? Hold on. What did you just say to me?
We don't have to talk about it because it's not that interesting, but they're not good burgers. Move on.
Why?
They're not good burgers. Move on. Anywho.
I like Five Guys.
I'm surrounded by the youth, and you know how the kids always want to just talk to their friends. You have to pull them away from talking to their family because no one wants to talk to their family. They're stupid, they're dumb, you don't get to choose them, and they suck. Now, when the teens are in a group talking, I hear something, almost like a dog hearing something from across the room and your ear shoots up, but not in a good way. It's like I just heard a gunshot because they're talking about video games and PCs and consoles and talking about all their fun gaming stuff. And one of them says, yeah, I mean, still, I think one of my favorite games is probably Skyrim. And I'm like,
Yes.
oh, no. And then they get to talking about mods for Skyrim.
Oh.
And specifically, almost as if God and Todd Howard themselves just like wanted to divinely stab me in the back and just fuck up my day.
Please.
One of these kids said, yeah, I mean, Sony has all the limitations and stuff. So I just wish there were like videos that I could watch to like find what Skyrim mods to pick for PS4.
Yes. Tyler, did you put on the spokesman hat, get up in the business of those youths, and tell them all about our great series, Shapeless Skyrim, that goes live every Tuesday on youtube.com/shapelessmedia. Did you?
No,
tell them
I
about that?
absolutely didn't.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Tori. No, he did not.
Yeah.
He absolutely did not.
fucking didn't. I cracked
proud of it.
I cracked open another Modelo and I put my head down. And my girlfriend was laughing at me for 5 minutes.
I am so pissed that she didn't rope you in on that. That's like,
Oh God, that's
essentially
perfect.
her job.
She threatened to do it. Like
And she should have followed
Damn well she
through.
should.
That was an angelic meal presented on a golden platter from God himself of an opportunity, and you fucking wasted it. You
Look.
opened that little tray and you pushed it onto the ground into the dirt.
I may have deserved it because, sure, I riff on her for being a sick child and she'll die well before me. And do I treat her like shit? Absolutely. She deserves it.
Well, you're only a man. That only makes sense.
But that would have been too far to rope me into a conversation with 18-year-olds who want to talk about modding Skyrim for PS4. That would have been too goddamn far. That's worse than the death penalty.
Is it though?
You do a lot of it already.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to do it in my off time.
With people you have to look in the eye.
Yeah. Like,
They're just like, hey, let's compare load orders. And you're like, I'm going to go kill myself now.
look, I'm in the nicest way possible.
Uh-oh.
For all of you Skyrim viewers out there who came to the podcast.
Uh-oh.
In the nicest way possible, I fucking hate Skyrim at this point. I wish you'd all stop talking about it. I feel like a mentally insane person.
Way to alienate literally our core audience.
You know what? We'll
Just wanted to leave some spot in case
clickbait.
you want to cut that bit out.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
No. We're going to clickbait them. We're going to post this video and the title is going to be I fucking hate Skyrim. And then they're going to be like, what? And then they're going to watch it.
And then when you say I fucking hate Skyrim, they're gonna be like, oh, it wasn't a joke. Unsubscribe.
There is a difference between basically being forced to make it. Like there's a difference between like, oh, this is something fun to go do, and then if we don't post it, we will get comments on any video that exists on our channel saying, "Where's Skyrim? Where's Skyrim?"
We told you in like 5 separate posts, it's not happening this week. Okay? Okay, what more do you want from me? I'm just one man. Fuck.
You wanna?
So what happened then? I like
Yeah.
was there some type of
Was there a follow up?
interaction between like did anything happen, or was it purely like a, oh my God, I need to keep my head down and get out now?
Yeah. Did you just drink to the bottom of the bottle and then crack another one while your girlfriend laughed
I had to.
at your tiny,
here's
tiny
the thing.
penis?
I'm also like,
Stop penis shaming, Tay.
like, this person's family is my person's family. So the last thing I want to do is step in front of everyone and for all of my family to find out in one convenient location, hey, did you know Tyler makes YouTube videos about Skyrim?
That's true. Yeah, you don't want that getting out.
Yeah.
It depends on how chill your family is, and I think probably all 3 of us have decided our
Nope.
families, this ain't for them. My
Yeah.
brother can watch that. This ain't for them.
Yeah, this isn't our targeted audience is not them.
Although my mom does love when we shit on Tay.
What?
My mom's a big fan of that.
I hate that.
Thanks, Kathy.
I was actually recently forced into this position too of like promoting my own shit because at like the holidays, someone asked me like, how's life going? And I was like, oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing this, that, the other thing, really working on my own content. And someone went, oh, what kind of content do you do? And I can't just say.
So you mean you said it first and then they asked further and then you had to do it? Not you were basically forced into it.
Right. But the thing is, like, they could have just been like, oh, that's cool, and then moved on.
But that's not how human interaction works.
Especially human interaction within my family. You are correct. It was a grave oversight on my part. But once
That
the ball was rolling down the hill, it didn't gather no moss.
No, it also, you chucked that ball down the hill. Like, you didn't just accidentally drop it. You threw it. And then you're like, what? It rolls?
You said, hey, look at my big good ball.
Well, I usually punctuate it with, well, my content isn't really for you guys. I usually punctuate my sentences with that. But the girl who I was talking to is like a transfer student kind of deal. So she was just like, oh, no, I don't mind. So I had to keep going.
Well, then you have to explain to your fucking family that you put on cat ears every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Is there a problem with that, Tyler?
Do you want to have to explain that
Not
to your
to
family?
us. We're talking to we're talking about like your uncle. Because like, I remember I told my uncle one time, I was like, yeah, I do this show on YouTube. It's called Shapeless. You can go check it out or whatever. And then he commented and said, why are you so mean to furries? So I had to block him.
My mom, totally opposite. My mom listens to the podcast and she's like, you and Tori are so mean to Tay. It's so funny.
No, when I get asked, like, or when I have to mention that I wear a costume, that's all I say is that I wear a costume.
They probably assume Captain Marvel or something.
Yeah, because it's a gimmick. You know, I have to have a gimmick to be relevant on the internet.
Honestly, if someone said, I wear a costume on the internet, my first thought would be,
Yeah.
okay, so that's like a gimp suit, right? You're talking about a gimp suit.
Oh my God.
But also, you're an online individual. I doubt that like Tay's uncle is like, oh yeah, so it's OnlyFans, right? I'm assuming.
I mean, maybe they don't know the words, but like if someone says like, because all adults also think, I say adults as if I'm not a full-blown adult. All older people think that like the internet is this dangerous place where it's just porn and viruses every step of the way.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I think my mom would be utterly shocked to find out you can find naked pictures of people on the internet.
Yeah, how easily you can find
That's
it.
fucking wild.
And how that sometimes you can accidentally.
Yep.
Considering every news report that you get from local media depicts the internet as like, if you enter, you will die or become a sex addict.
That's fair. But at the same time, like, I'm pretty sure with how much and how my family uses the internet, it's mostly just to connect with other people on quote unquote safe websites. So they don't venture into that dark side of the internet like I do.
They think Facebook's the only safe bastion. Everywhere they look, there's just columns of flames and they're sweating. And Mark Zuckerberg holds out his divine hand and he says, come to me here where everything is true.
I'll save you.
Facebook.
I'll save you from the debauchery and furries.
Come
We
here.
should probably hit up their marketing department and see if they want to buy this pitch.
Yeah, no, that was really good.
That'd be a good commercial for Facebook. Honestly, Facebook already does make like pretty fucking good commercials, and I get pissed every time I see it. But that would actually be a really funny one if you're just walking through hell crawling. You have no idea what the brand is or anything. And then a divine hand reaches out and the camera pans up and you just see Mark Zuckerberg's stupid blank face with bad haircut staring at you in a blinding white light like, come with me to Facebook. It's safe and real and true.
All your friends are there.
And then he just starts anime running backwards away into the light. Bye, Mark.
But I do have a counterpoint for adults not knowing what the internet, or adults not thinking that the internet is a dangerous place. Because this weekend, I was at a beach and it's hot as fuck, right? Mm-hmm. You're on a sand beach and then
Brag.
out come two people in like fursuits, like the big heavy heads. I know it was unsettling. And at that point,
Wow, okay.
can we all agree if you're wearing a fursuit on a beach in 80-degree weather, you're doing it for attention?
Yeah.
Hold on. I just gotta fucking Fucking furries making me work overtime. God damn it. No, it's not enough. It's
Hey, you're on a sandy beach that's only purpose is chucking the ball, grilling some burgers, and catching waves with your bros. If you're there in a fursuit when it's sweltering hot, and fursuits notoriously, famously hot in a temperature way, not sexy. You are doing it for attention. You want people to look.
You weren't oh, well, shit, I thought we were going to go to the furry con, but then we wound up at a beach. Ah, shoot. Darn it.
okay, but how is that any different from you wearing your funny tank top that you want people to look at and comment on?
What do you mean? How is it different, Tay? You're wearing a fuzzy mascot suit pretending you're a fucking blue fox,
I
Tay!
have to fucking try, okay?
Look, you don't have to be the fucking disinformation campaign manager for the furries. You don't have to be Sean Spicer for the furries. You don't have to get up on that press junket and lie.
You can say, yeah, that's fucked up. I'm still one.
It's like a third of our Discord user base, though. I have to.
And I feel like the third of our Discord user base, if they have brain cells left, they would look at that and also say, yeah, if you're wearing a fursuit on a beach, that's for attention.
That's like less of a call against the furries as a community and more of a call of like, what the fuck were those people doing?
Thank you. Yes.
But anyway, the counterpoint to adults and online things, the furries walk past. And I'm like, okay, I got to snap a pic of that to send to my best bro, Tori. He's going to love this shit.
Mm-hmm. I did love it. Thank you.
But then there's a family behind us with two young kids, probably like 7 and 8 years old. And the kids ask, what's that?
Valid question. Valid question.
The mom immediately, without hesitation, without thought, says, I don't know, it's a weird online sex thing.
Oh my God.
Look, fair.
Not entirely inaccurate.
100% fair, but that was buck wild to me because this is a woman like in her mid-late 30s, right? With two young kids. For her to say to the kids, it's an online sex thing. It's a weird online sex thing. That requires a lot of prerequisite knowledge from the kids.
She was hoping those kids would ask. She was just ready for them. She's like, "Oh, okay, come on, clock that fox, kids. I want to answer this question so bad."
Well, the thing is, they didn't have any follow-ups. So those kids already know, like, enough about the online space to not ask a follow-up question about that. But more importantly, enough about sex and weird sex to not have a follow-up to either of those things because they didn't ask what's sex or what's weird sex. That mom already gave those kids a full fucking sex ed course.
This has got to happen often enough with different types. Like, they're walking through a grocery store and they see a couple juggalos and the kids go, "Mom, what's that?" And she's like, "Weird clown music." And they're just like, "Okay, got it."
See, the wildest part for me about that mom saying that is like, were these two individuals in the fursuits, were they like, did they have like a leash or a harness or anything like that?
No, they were just
okay, so
furries.
it wasn't inherently
but
sexual.
Hold on. I don't think like at that point, if you're wearing a fursuit, I don't think a leash or a harness is gonna say much else that the fursuit don't. Like,
I absolutely disagree with you.
Where words fail, leashes speak.
It is already a fursuit. I don't think how you accessorize the outside shell of the fursuit is going to differentiate much between the explanations.
It fucking should, though, because being a furry isn't inherently a sexual thing. Now, I will say they are pretty closely intertwined, and it's hard to debate that, but it's not inherent.
Hey, was there a point where you were at the beach and you were just, chilling, drinking a beer, you're like, the fuck is that? And you looked back and you just saw the person in the fursuit kicking some sand, and you're like, oh, disgusting.
Oh, they shit on the beach.
Good joke.
Ew.
Good joke. Funny.
No, but the dad was the only one who had a follow-up, and it sounded like he suspiciously knew way too much about furries because he had like a cover-up ready.
Whoa, honey, I wouldn't say weird.
Yeah, he's acting like Tay is right now. Like, hold on.
They're not
Did they have a harness on, honey?
Yeah.
No, but the dad was like, "Oh yeah, that's weird. I've never heard of that, but like, I mean, to each their own, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of stuff out there."
Yeah, no,
that was his exact quote.
Yeah, no, that
in
man
that
has
tone.
absolutely fapped to furry porn before. Guaranteed.
I gotta give it to him for being a better person than us, though. Credit where credit's due.
Oh, I mean, that's certainly.
And when I say us, I mean me and Tyler. Tay, you're good.
Thanks.
That's certainly different. I mean, I would never be into something like that, but I guess lots of people have different things. It's like, nah, bro, you jerked it to a fucking yiffin contest before.
Oh, well, the Technicolor Fox is definitely not my style, but
I don't like the red fur on that furry. I much prefer the blue and yellow one. That one is much sexier. Oh, look, there's a little leash on it. You see, that means they're into sex specifically, because otherwise the fursuit on its own, that doesn't mean much, honey.
They are intertwined, but it doesn't necessarily mean that.
So I feel like adults think like maybe more like casual online adults, but I feel like adults at least still think of the internet as a dangerous place if the first thing that came to mind is boom, weird sex thing. And honestly, I agree, ma'am.
I recognize that furry from their fur affinity count. They're not safe for work, though, so it's okay.
I respect that mom for telling God's honest truth, full and upright, just blatant, loud and proud. You speak your truth, ma'am.
Well, speaking of things that are extremely online, would you guys like to be... What?
That weird segue, but go off, I guess.
Look, it was a tough one to bridge.
Yeah,
how
does one be extremely online? I feel like it's kind of a digital thing. Excuse the pun.
Well,
You're
I mean,
either
you'd
on or
find out
off.
if you'd stop burning the bridge directly in front of Tori as he's trying to build it.
I don't give a shit.
I put down a plank and you're just like, no,
Get out of here.
get out of here. Shoo.
Scat.
All right, we're just going to get into it. Welcome to a new edition of Ad Nauseum. Oh. The segment where I go through
I
the
feel
constant
sick
barrage
already.
of marketing today, and we take a look at what the best products and services are out there. Now, today, we have a very special one. It is called Bulletproof Everyone. Now, this is a company based in America, of course, that is casual streetwear that is, yes, bulletproof and stab-proof. Just for that everyday man who wants to toss on a vest in case he gets shot at the local park or maybe the zoo or what have you. It's sleek, great athletic wear for the modern man.
It's anywhere. It's a possibility. It becomes your everyday wear because it doesn't matter where you go. You can get shot anywhere.
Yeah, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with armor shirt.
Right, with soft armor, bulletproof ballistic material. Yes, they've got all sorts of different products here. They've got classic hoodies, they've got t-shirts, they've got vests, they've got quarter zips, they've got jackets. And
That's
you know
gotta
what?
be heavy as fuck, right? Like if it's bulletproof, like imagine throwing on a sweatshirt and then you're just sweating and moving really slow the rest of the day. Like, do you want to take that off? We're just in the elevator. No, gotta be ready. Never know what could happen.
Alternatively, though,
Hey,
it could be made of a material that withstands one bullet. That's technically bulletproof. It's just one at a time.
I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, because they do also sell replacement pads. So if you do, I hope you would never have to buy one. But if you do wear that jacket, get shot, and then think like, whew, this gonna happen right quick again, I better replace this ASAP. You can go in and buy replacement things that they just slide in. And that's the other thing that's weird. So it has armored plates. So let's say if you're wearing a jacket, right, it's going to have like a small square over like each of the breasts and then across the stomach and then a back plate. But if you get shot in the sides, you're still mega fucked.
Yeah. In fact, you could get even more mega fucked if the bullet pinballs between the two plates.
That's true. That's true. I love how this is such an American product. It's so American because it's trust your armor. You don't want the bad guys to know you're armored. Yeah, fucking try it. Boom. Oh yeah. You think that fucking hurt? Look at me. Look at me. I bet you didn't think that this hoodie was bulletproof, but guess what it is? Thanks, Bulletproof, everyone.
And then they just shoot you.
You didn't even know. I pranked. Really, I just pranked you. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And their branding is really on like covert. Discretion you want, protection you need.
Yeah, it's tactical.
Yeah, it is. So yes, they have all sorts of men's products, like I was saying, but they have actually been expanding a little bit. So they've even got some women's products now, which I think is really great.
Is it going to be like video game armor where it's just breastplates and then like completely exposed stomach, midriff, cleavage, like skimpy as shit?
Tyler, stop it. No, it is some actually, like I will say, some pretty classy, pretty nice looking like sealskin jackets and like a nice vest, a little hooded jacket. They're actually very nice, and I think it's really cool. The section on here that I don't like is
say it.
Just
say it,
please,
Tori.
Please.
Just fucking say it.
It's the kids section.
Oh, there it is.
And guess what it is?
Backpacks.
Exclusively backpacks.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were about to say a back to school sale.
Oof.
Nope. Just the backpack. That's all you need.
If they use the phrase back to school sale in any of their marketing, they all deserve to die.
See, I'm really interested in all of these products, Tori, but when are they going to make my fursuit bulletproof?
I imagine that's pretty high on their list.
Tay, they would never bulletproof the fursuits because, like, you don't go out and give the deer you're, like, about to shoot a bulletproof vest. You don't make it harder.
Fair's fair. Here you go. I respect you.
Y'all suck.
I respect the hunt. That's why I'm giving you this bulletproof fursuit.
Tori, I have a hunch.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly, you did send this marketing material to Tyler and I quite a while ago, correct?
I did quite a while ago, yeah. And then I received the ad once again and thought, oh, shit, I should look a little deeper on this.
Right. Do any of the products show anything bigger than a pistol bullet?
No, but there is an FAQ here that tells you what kind of bullets you could tell. Oh, that's a big wall of text. You're gonna make me sort through that shit?
No. It's okay. I have a pretty firm idea of what bullets will and will not penetrate this armor. And newsflash, literally anything other than a pistol will break this armor in one shot. You are dead.
Well, the coolest thing about this website is along with like the FAQ and kind of listing all of the different specifications and all that kind of stuff that you can take, they also do have a couple videos.
Oh.
And it better be their CEO getting shot.
Hey, let me share my screen with y'all
Please do.
real quick here.
Oh, it is absolutely their CEO getting shot.
I'm Dallas Jolly with bulletproofeveryone.com, and today I'm going to be doing a demonstration of our 3A bulletproof jacket. This is our sport model. I'm going to be shooting it with 124
just
pretty attractive
I
color,
hate that their logo is red, white, and blue with
you know it is
with a
Let's do
child.
it.
Oh my God! He just pulled out a
No!
oh my God!
No! Shoots himself point blank.
What the fuck? Oh, he is writhing in pain.
Writhing in pain.
Okay.
He is 100% not okay.
He shot himself in the kidney. He fucked himself up.
And it was literally point blank. This dude is absolutely fucked up right now. After this video, oh yeah, he's trying to put on a smile now.
Yep, absolutely.
But you can fucking
We want to
tell
create
he
clothing
is just
integrated with
dying
American-made
inside.
body armor
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's affordable.
Wait.
He pulls his hand away and it's covered in
Breaking
blood.
increases the chance of surviving what would usually be a deadly encounter.
He's
Am I
getting
gonna have to get that
paler.
bruise?
Yeah, he's actively, his skin
Yes,
is
I am.
actively
But I'm still
flushing.
here.
Yeah,
I believe in our
you can
product.
watch it. You can see it.
Okay, I
here we go.
guarantee there's going to be a bruise the size of Texas on that dude's shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's undoing it.
He's undoing
Okay.
his shirt right now. He's gonna show us.
He's wearing like.
Oh my god!
fuck! Oh my god! that is not what.
I mean,
He's essentially
fuck.
got like the beginning of a bullet wound
Yeah.
in his stomach.
Yeah, he absolutely does.
I mean, like,
that.
it's good to show that the product works, but my guy, is there a different way?
There's about a million different ways, but he thought, you know what? I'm gonna pull out this gun, hold it about 6 inches from my belly, take a shot, and really try and hold that composure. Because I imagine they want to get away with like the, you know, it's gonna be a little pinch, but it's like really gonna do. But this dude immediately is just like, like
gonna throw
writhing in
up.
pain.
You shot yourself, my guy.
I bet he did right after. And if you go to the Bulletproof Everyone website, you can see the follow-up video he did later on talking about how he had to shave his belly hair so that he could put on the bandages and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Also, he's like layered the fuck up
Yeah,
with
he's
like
wearing, like, two
three
or
of
three
their
of them.
products.
No, that's just the one. So on the inside, it has like, it's basically like internal pockets that house the soft armor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a liner on it. Yeah.
Can you
that's
put
why
that
he
on
can now
YouTube?
they fucking
I
did
guess.
it though, didn't they?
They shouldn't be able to, but they can, I guess.
That was literally just a man pulling a pistol out of nowhere and then, without warning, immediately shooting himself.
Yeah, that's violence against the self. That's definitely against YouTube's TOS.
There's another video on their website which is also fantastic. It's not the bulletproof material is not on anyone, but it's this dude showing off how it's like slash and stab proof as well. And it's just a guy sitting in a blank white room with a piece of the ballistic material strapped to a board, and he's just stabbing it with a big knife, talking about how cool it is. It's fantastic. They have the best marketing content. I gotta give credit where it's due.
completely
They have
understand.
fantastic.
I can completely understand why other countries look at us and go, "What the fuck is going on over there?"
Are you guys okay?
Like, why do we
Yeah,
need this?
I don't think we are.
Why do you guys need that even?
If only there was some kind of solution, which of course there isn't, but I just...
Yeah, the solution is to stop fucking treading on me.
If only there was just any kind of solution, but I mean, it doesn't exist and we'll never get to a solution because one doesn't exist. So I guess everyone is legally going to be required in the future to buy
Wait,
their...
I have an idea.
What?
I actually thought of a good solution. So aside from, of course, buying Bulletproof Everyone gear so that you don't die if a bad guy with a gun comes in, but if you counteract that bad guy with a good guy who has a gun,
Oh,
bada bing, there we go, baby.
okay. Makes a little bit more sense.
Bulletproof backpacks already takes care of most of the problem.
Well, see, if movies have taught me anything, though, Tori, sometimes there's no, black and white, right and wrong. Sometimes there's the gray anti-hero. What about if they get a gun?
I think the anti-heroes just cook meth.
Oh, okay. That would make sense, I think.
What is the backpack supposed to... Am I supposed to be
You
fucking
know what it's supposed to
Captain
do.
America with that backpack? Am I supposed to
you're-
be a goddamn super soldier and be able to, like, quick react and deflect bullets off that bitch?
I think the thing is if someone comes into a classroom and says everybody fucking get in the corner or just starts popping off shots, you take the backpack, hold it in front of you, and sort of cower behind it, I guess. Not cower, because you should be scared, but
in any situation other than the one you've just described, there's going to be a lot of like, panic, fear, running. I'm not Captain America. I can't throw my fucking vibranium shield, have it ding off a couple walls, and then catch it and deflect a bullet. I'm not fucking Wonder Woman.
I think you're just playing the odds that they're going to shoot you right in the back.
That's not a game I don't like those odds.
Those odds suck. They very much suck.
Yeah, no, Tyler, no one's saying this is a good... well, some people, I guess, are saying it, but certainly no one here today is saying, yeah, that's what should change.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Bulletproofness of the backpacks.
That's what we've been missing all this time is, why don't we just make the backpacks more bulletproof? Then kids can't die in school if the backpacks are bulletproof. Well, maybe some will die.
Yeah,
but
some. And again, these backpacks only deflect one pistol bullet. Otherwise, they are completely worthless and a waste of your money.
Well, if they hit you one in each piece of the ballistic material,
right?
Then you've got like 4 there.
That's a pistol cartridge.
Oh, it does actually. They do actually have what threat types they can do. So they have different like levels of their inserts that you can buy, and at the highest one, the triple IIIA level of armor can, I guess, stop a 44 Magnum.
Okay.
Just like 100 millimeter like artillery shell. You see their CEO like put like an old pirate cannon in front of his stomach and light the end of it.
They put a third grader.
Arg mateys, he gets shot off.
They put a third grader in front of this cannon with the backpack and it just dings off of it.
And then the third grader's like, oh, so you can see it did a good job. Oh.
Now, you see, your third grader is in a coma and probably won't recover, but it still kind of worked.
Mm-hmm. They're not technically dead.
He's here today. That's all that matters.
Just almost. But again, there's no solution. So, I mean...
yeah, no, there's no solution to guns in America, period.
Yeah, but I'll give it to him for, shooting himself and having that much trust in his own pride. It's like, you don't see the White Castle CEO being like, I'm eating a White Castle burger. Like,
because these things are perfectly comparable.
Honestly, Crave case, call that breakfast.
Respect.
Yeah, respect.
Respect, because I know sure as shit the CEO of Ford isn't going to be in that crash test vehicle. He is not confident.
Nope.
No. Nope. He's going to leave that to the other people. He's like, they can license my name. Whatever. It's fine. So, thank you for joining me on this dystopian edition of
really fun topics to have on a podcast about comedy.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought we'd have some good fun with that one.
Yeah, it was good.
It's so rife for jokes.
Rifle with jokes? Ha ha ha.
It's rifle. Oh, fuck. I hate this country.
I do too. It's really bad.
Well, then why don't you leave?
I would if I could. You know how hard that shit is? Not easy.
Yeah, because they didn't teach me how to do it in school. Because they want me to stay here.
You can't just go to another country. You need to have like a work visa. You need to find an employer that will hire you. You need all of this stuff. You can't just leave.
I didn't respect that. But if you need some help to get out of the country that I am telling you to do, I can help you find the right resources for that. But you better get the fuck out of here.
Gladly.
But I do got a cousin down in Australia, and he could probably hook you up. He works at a finance firm. You good with numbers?
No.
But I hate you.
Fuck Australia. God no. They got big ass fucking spiders. I don't want to be anywhere near that godforsaken country.
That is fair.
I don't want to live in a place where big snakes just casually go across the road the way that like crows do here.
Mm-hmm.
And your only reaction to it is just crikey. and you go about your day. It's a big one.
Oh, look, the mothers have the joeys in them today. There's like 40 kangaroos in a downtown intersection.
And they're all just mauling civilians to death. And you're like, well, just another day in paradise.
Another Tuesday.
But they could just skull a grog, I think they'd say, and then just go box that kangaroo.
Yep.
So like it's give and take.
Just take a booty.
Wait, hold on a second.
Don't.
Oh, yes. Podcast worthy content, baby.
I gotta let that clear away from the mic. I did it right into it, didn't I?
Yeah,
Why
did.
do you keep doing this? All you're doing is sucking your own ass when you fart into your mic.
Breathe it in.
You're literally shitting where you eat.
Oh, gross.
That was...
Yeah, that's that Parmesan chicken.
Oh,
right there.
icky.
Now, do you both want to hear about my ghost story?
These nuts. Oh,
Aw.
yeah, I do.
All right. So, it was a dark and stormy evening. I'm kidding. It was sunny and it was beautiful outside.
Ooh.
I was at a...
And you just got back from the beach. There was a
just
furry
got
there.
back from the beach where I saw the furries. I went on a mini vacation, stayed at a bed and breakfast at a mansion that was built in like fucking 1820. Like, it was a really dope house. And on the website, like, it's this beautiful place. Like, they serve you breakfast every morning. Like, super, super nice, beautiful, like, historically restored home that you can stay in. And, like, nowhere on the website does it say that this is like, ooh, it's a haunted place or anything. But whatever. Mansion's spooky, I guess. There were in the room next to us, who I found out the next morning at breakfast, were two ghost hunters staying in the room next to us with
Very nice.
vanity license plates.
Well, they have to. I think legally
Yeah.
they do have to have those just to.
Which is such a standard, like, yeah, if you're a ghost, whatever, like, not even as your job. They have jobs, but that becomes your personality is like, no, I'm like a ghost hunter.
yeah, it's like if
Sure.
you do contact juggling, it just kind of takes over your whole thing.
Honestly, realistically, it's probably more similar to kendamas. If you do kendama, it becomes your personality.
Yep.
They have vanity license plates that say ghost hunter and ghost seer, which good for them for locking those down.
Yeah,
Like,
damn.
Mad
Just
props.
good branding.
They're talking all about how they were hearing like all these weird noises at night and like, oh, we heard something through the walls. And I'm sitting at breakfast, like not talking to them. They're talking to the owner of the home who makes all the breakfasts. It's great. She was a culinary chef. Oh my God, her
Ooh.
breakfasts are delicious.
That sounds amazing.
And they're talking to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. There's been a couple people that said they have ghosts here." Like, she's clearly not into marketing her bed and breakfast as like,
Yeah, that's
ghost
seems
people stay
good.
here,
Yeah.
because then you're just inviting weirdos.
Right. But like if you pay me and you did some weird back alley research for this, I'll cook you breakfast and take that cash. Sure.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to think as they're explaining, like, what the fuck? I was in the room next to them. I didn't hear shit all last night. Like, they're talking about how they heard all this stuff in the next room and like how they were hearing like, and then I was like, oh no. Then I remembered I ate a pretty big meal the last night, and I also was in a bathroom that is the original bathroom in the house that is entirely tile, and it's fucking huge. So the smallest itty bitty little sound just reverberates in that bitch. And the bathroom is
no.
right next to their
Oh,
bedroom.
no.
And they are talking all this like, oh my God, yeah, it was so interesting. We were just like listening to the ghosts. Like it was like all these weird sounds and everything. And then I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, I got up to shit in the middle of the night. They were listening to me shit and they thought it was ghosts.
Oh no, there you go, just trying to make a stinky mud pie.
It's a low growling sound and then followed by a little squeak. It was very interesting.
Realistically, all they were hearing was like,
They're like, it's a ghoul, get up.
oh my God, listen, honey, listen, there's a ghost in the next room. I love to imagine they are putting like their ear up to the wall with a cup and everything.
The electroplasm readings is off the charts.
They're doing all of this work just to listen to me shit. And that is the funniest fucking
really
thing
good.
to me.
Oh God.
But also, I'm uncomfy because they were like, your greatest fear is like, I hope no one hears me shit. Not only were they listening to me shit,
They were
they were
studying
like
it.
studying it.
Studying, yeah. It was a very academic endeavor.
They probably recorded it.
Oh yeah.
And they're probably gonna post it on their
Oh,
Ghost Hunter Facebook.
Yeah, and they're
be
gonna
like,
they're gonna rip that audio apart waveform by waveform to see if any spooky ghost signals are in there.
They're just gonna hear like when they get to like the they clear up the audio. They do it like TV show style, like enhance, and then you just see like the wave file get cleaned up, and they're just gonna hear you like, oh God.
oh, it's the ghosts are calling out a religious entity. It must be some kind of spiritual summon. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Why did I eat that? Oh.
Never seafood linguine ever again.
Oh, this poop coming out of my ass is terrible. See, we weren't able to determine what that meant in ghost speak, but everything else makes sense.
Now I'd like to believe that every ghost media I've ever seen or every ghost story that people have ever told in documentaries, they were actually just listening to someone shitting, and they might have figured it out. I doubt it. But if they did, they're way too fucking embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it happens a lot.
Yep.
Hey, Tyler, what's this company called? Did you get the deets on that? Because I'd definitely like to see if they have some footage, recordings, whatnot.
I didn't. I just know they have their custom vanity plates, and I guarantee if I looked up something, I could find it.
Ooh, fancy.
But I also don't have the heart because I didn't say anything. I will let them believe in their fantasy world, not because I want them to have a good time and enjoy what they enjoy, but because I am getting immense satisfaction out of you guys just listen to me take a devilish shit, like a mean one, and you thought that you had something there. And I can hold that over them and feel good about myself.
Because it helps even the scales a little bit from the embarrassment you felt that you did take a really icky poo and people next door were listening intently.
Yep.
Which is everyone's worst fear.
Honestly, but in the end, I'm gonna need your guys' input because I think in the end, joke's on them.
Oh, absolutely. Joke's on them.
Yeah, 100%.
So like
They're ghost hunters.
yeah, joke's on them immediately, but then it's a double dunk to be like, you just listen to me take a stinky poo. You fucking idiot. How dumb are you? That's just my asshole you heard ripping.
They found the ghost of calzone past.
The fact that they had reported on their findings to other people as well.
Only makes it that much sweeter.
Oh, it's so
like
good.
It's like the harder the fight, the sweeter the victory. And that was a hard fight. I'll agree. Like I got my
You didn't even know you were fighting. It was based to you. It felt like shadow boxing, but boy, did it take it out of you.
Oh yeah, like I felt like I was fighting for my fucking life on that toilet because I'm also trying to be conscious of like it's a big bathroom, sounds reverberate, so I gotta like simultaneously let God work his course on my stomach and just kind of like be free, but also maybe let's keep it quiet in here.
Y'all ever have those shits where you just like are pretty sure you're gonna need an emergency C-section?
Yeah, it was one of those. The ones where you're like hands on the cold tile just to
Yep.
like feel some like
Just
kind
to
of
feel
temperature
something.
adjustment. Just oh God, I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like
You
this.
take off your shirt.
Oh yeah, the shirt comes off.
You're like, if I push any harder, I'm gonna fucking pop my eyeballs out and have a heart attack. So
Your hair
Please
is like
slide out.
soaking wet from sweating. You're
Plastered to your forehead.
oh God. And you start, even though you're not a godly man, you start praying.
and you're like, God, I've had a squatty potty in my Amazon wish list for like 3 years. Why don't I just pull the trigger? It would help this evacuation so much.
I don't think there's any help. You can call in all the reinforcements you want. You're made to suffer when you're in that moment. You are just like, you surrender to God.
What if, though, it is actually the ghosts inside of you and the hunters knew exactly what they were listening to, but they knew that you were possessed by some type of ghoul or apparition?
They couldn't have told me. They couldn't have brought in like the Ghostbusters like suck machine to get it out of me. They couldn't have sucked my shit up. They couldn't have taken a sample.
Well, they probably don't want to do it. They're not disgusting.
In the end, I still win though, because all they did was just listened to me poop. They're weirdos.
They do be weirdos, though.
Yeah, Tyler, you come out on top for that one.
Yeah. Do you know what else sounds like poop? This podcast. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review wherever you may be listening to us. It really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, helps us beat that algorithm. We love reading your comments and getting more fuel for the fire, so please feel free to interact with us anywhere you feel like you want to.
Podcatchers. What are those? Those are the great websites and apps that you listen to podcasts on. Which one are we on? Your favorite one. That's right. We're everywhere. Also, go to youtube.com/shapelessmedia. That's the YouTube channel that corresponds with this very podcast, and you will find damn near 700 videos. And if you don't like one, that's probably a you problem.
You have 699 other chances. You're good.
If you don't like one, chances are it's Tay's fault.
Wow.
Somehow, some way,
Okay.
it's Tay's fault. We can
Okay.
blame Tay.
What's your favorite? Recommend one, Tyler. What's your favorite video? Think back, all of them. What's your favorite one?
There's so many good ones. Like you said, there's 700. Like, you'd be a fool if you didn't like most of them. Like, yeah, I'll be honest. Some of them real doozies, real stinkers in there.
There's a couple stinkers in there, a couple real bricks in there, but
Look, you have to really search for those ones, okay?
No, you
Because I'd
don't.
say you got like,
You
shut
don't.
up, shut up, shut up,
You
shut
don't.
up,
You
shut
just
up.
sort
Sorry.
by oldest.
Shut. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice, okay? Now, how else can you support the show? Well, dig deep. And I don't mean emotionally. I mean, reach into your pocket. You got your wallet in there. You're probably a credit card. Why don't you read off those numbers? Send me the credit card numbers, and I'll buy pod decks for you. I swear, I'll do it. They'll show up to your house. Also, send me your address so I can send them to you. But pod decks are going to give you podcast topics for your very own podcast. Now, I don't recommend getting in this game. It's dog eat dog. It's brutal. It's hard, okay? It's fucking hard. But if you want to give it a shot and you're not that funny or creative, or you just don't think people want to listen to you, which why would they want to? Let's be real. Get some pod decks. You can at least get some joy out of those, and then read them into a mic, broadcast it, put it on your favorite podcatchers, and bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Save some money. Use code SwordWatch 10% off your first order. It should be fucking like 30. What the fuck is the deal with that? 10%? That's fucking bullshit, pod decks. Let's be real.
That was
just
that was the most scuffed ad read I think we've done yet.
like you not only did you not sell the product, you were an asshole the entire time,
And
and then you flubbed the promo code.
And you also told people, "Hey, you want to start a show? Maybe don't, idiot."
Yeah.
You suck.
Are you okay? Tay, right now, someone starts a podcast. You gonna listen to it?
Oh God, no.
Exactly. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Poddex.com, code SWORDWATCH, 10% off your first order. Should be like 30%. Let's make it happen, Poddex. You're a greedy son of a bitch.
That's the truth. That being said, are you guys ready for the Pod Deck last laugh?
Do we even have any more?
Yeah, how are you getting these?
Is this the... Oh, God.
We're running low. I had to go. I initially went through the decks and I pulled out the really, really shitty ones. And then I had to go back and go, we're running low. Let's slip a couple of these back in there. So we've already gone through the good ones, which isn't saying much. But are you ready for the
Those
Pod
were
Deck
the
last laugh?
good ones?
Yeah. Would you rather fart in an elevator full of strangers or belch loudly while giving an important presentation at work?
I have a question. I have a follow-up question.
Oh, God.
Are the people in the
Oh, great.
elevators ghost hunters, and do they have any kind of recording equipment?